Shazam number 6 and number 7. Billy finds himself in a fight with his own Bizarro duplicate, the Bizarro Captain, who behaves like the original Bizarro. Using the wisdom of Solomon, Shazam attempts to discover the Bizarro Captain's weakness, such as forcing him to say a backwards version of the magic word, but his attempts fail, until he realizes that if the Bizarro Captain is really his complete opposite, then he must have the opposite of his powers. Instead of being strong, fast and courageous, the Bizarro Captain is weak, slow, and cowardly. The Bizarro Captain has no choice but to give up the location of his master, Felix Faust. The Captain finds Felix, who had conjured up the Bizarro Captain, robbing a bank, and apprehends him. Meanwhile, Black Adam has intercepted the ship of the space dinosaurs above the skies of Kondak and demands to know why are they on Earth. The dinosaurs, frustrated that their attempts to reach Earth have been foiled, launch a missile towards Kondak and Black Adam rushes to intercept it, only to find that the missile contains massive amounts of paper sheets. The missile was just a distraction and the Saurians have begun their descent into Fawcett City. Angry, Black Adam tries to find them. Having delivered Felix and the Bizarro Captain to the authorities, Shazam returns home and transforms back into Billy. His foster siblings and the Vasquezes surprise him with pleasant news. They have bought a new house. With help from Rosa's aunt and a few loans from the bank, Billy's family can move into the new house as soon as they find a buyer for the old house. Unfortunately, the good mood is soiled when Billy gets a call from Tawny, who is at the old house, surrendered by the Saurian aliens. The Saurians hold Tawny at gunpoint and demand to know where Billy is. When Shazam attempts to defuse the situation, the Saurians explain that Billy was supposed to fill out important paperwork and an advance man was sent out to Earth to collect Billy's paperwork, but he is seen reported in. Shazam explains that the Saurian's advance man has decided to become the caretaker of his home and, right now, he is not available. Furious, the Admiral says that the sentence for this failure is even more paperwork. The situation is only made worse by the arrival of Black Adam, who is still angry that the Saurians attacked Kondak. Shazam again tries to be the voice of reason, but when Black Adam insults his family, Shazam retaliates with violence. The fight only lasts for a few moments, however, as the captain realizes that they just destroyed the old Vasquez home. Shazam is disappointed in himself because his fight with Black Adam caused the destruction of his family home. He realizes that the wisdom of Solomon isn't a quick, easy solution to his problems, but a tool he must continuously refine, and thus attempts to salvage the situation by appealing to Adam's pride as a king. Shazam argues that Black Adam started an unprovoked fight in foreign soil and wonders if this behavior is becoming of a head of state. Adam remains silent and departs. This leaves Shazam alone to talk to the Saurian auditors, who have held Tawny hostage and are demanding the return of their representative, the Saurian who elected to stay on Earth. The Saurian, who has been cleaning up the Rock of Eternity, has accidentally opened a gate to Shazam's location and is listening to Shazam's conversation with the auditors. The Auditor Admiral agrees to release Tawny on the condition their lost member is returned to them in less than an hour, lest they will bomb all of Earth with a mountain of paper. Shazam, aware that his Saurian friend has been eavesdropping on his conversation, talks to him about what he should do. The former auditor thinks the captain should turn him over to his people, for it is the only way to save the Earth, but Shazam refuses and professes his belief that the former auditor deserves to choose his own path in life. He promises to find another solution in half an hour, while Tawny tells him to tell his family what happened. The captain reluctantly agrees and goes to find his family at the new house they had just bought. The captain profusely apologizes for destroying their home, but Darla is angry at him for allowing this to happen and Victor says that, without a home, the foster agency will take the children away from the Vasquezes and separate them. Suddenly, the auditors fire a ton of paperwork at the major cities of Earth as a warning, and the captain realizes he must act quickly. He asks Darla for his help in an attempt to stall the aliens. The captain's plan involves bringing Darla and the former auditor to the auditor's ship, and when the auditors explain their mission, she will repeatedly ask why. The plan works and the captain goes to the Rock of Eternity, where he attempts to negotiate with Zeus and convince him to rebuild the Vasquez home. He argues that this is an opportunity to prove themselves to be benevolent and earn the gratitude of mortals. Initially, Zeus refuses, for he still remembers how the captain defied the council of Shazam's attempts to control him. But surprisingly, Black Adam speaks on the captain's behalf. He says that kings like Zeus and himself are expected to be held in the highest esteem, but that can only happen if their subjects trust their judgment and kings do not show weakness. Zeus reluctantly agrees to help Shazam, while the auditors, tired of Darla's incessant questioning, agree to leave the Earth alone. Shazam and his friends return to Earth and find their house fully rebuilt, if a bit bigger. Sometime later, Shazam visits Kondak's royal palace and thanks Adam for his unexpected support. Adam, however, cares not for Shazam's gratitude and warns him not to start a fight with him again. Meanwhile, at the Vasquez home, Tawny is in the process of cooking dinner and tries to find a special ingredient, while a mysterious three-eyed creature watches him from the shadows.
Shazam presents an ambitious and intricately woven narrative that delves into the depths of superheroic conflict, personal growth, and cosmic intrigue.
Penned with skillful precision by the creative team, this tale traverses realms of fantasy and reality, captivating readers with its richly layered plotlines and dynamic character dynamics. The story unfolds with Shazam facing off against his Bizarro duplicate, a thrilling confrontation that challenges the hero's intellect and resourcefulness. Through clever manipulation of the wisdom of Solomon, Shazam navigates the complexities of his adversary's nature, culminating in a high-stakes showdown with far-reaching consequences.
As the narrative unfolds, additional threads are seamlessly woven into the tapestry of the story, introducing elements of intergalactic conflict and divine intervention.
Black Adam's clash with space dinosaurs and Shazam's negotiation with Zeus add depth to the overarching plot, expanding the scope of the narrative and heightening the stakes for our protagonist. The emotional depth of the story is palpable, particularly in moments of personal reckoning and redemption.
Shazam's remorse over the destruction of his family home and his subsequent attempts at reconciliation with his loved ones imbue the story with a poignant sense of humanity amidst the fantastical backdrop.
Furthermore, the dynamic interplay between characters adds layers of complexity to the narrative, with conflicts and alliances evolving organically throughout the story. From Shazam's tense encounters with Black Adam to his heartfelt interactions with his foster family, each interaction contributes to the richness of the story's tapestry. The resolution of the story is satisfying yet nuanced, with the threads of conflict and resolution intricately intertwined. Shazam's triumph over adversity is hard-won, underscored by moments of sacrifice, redemption, and unexpected alliances.
In conclusion, Shazam is a triumph of comic storytelling, blending action, drama, and fantasy into a captivating saga that will resonate with readers of all ages. With its compelling characters, intricate plotlines, and imaginative world-building, this comic adventure is a must-read for fans of the superhero genre.